At last, an Avatar update for you today. We're going to be talking about the future of this franchise that has already promised us several movies in advance, following the blockbuster and record-setting first film, which, believe it or not, came out December 18th, 2009, 11 years ago. And no, it doesn't feel like it came out that long ago, but it has been a very, very long time since we heard about the second movie that was going to explore more of Pandora and the other tribes of Na'vi that existed there. But we're going to break down the news that is talking about the completion of filming for the second and how the third is almost finished. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture. It's Chris, and if you love to stay up to date on all major movie and television news, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the conversation here on the channel. You can also follow me for live notifications and conversation about movies on Twitter at TheCultureChris. So, James Cameron himself has confirmed that filming for Avatar 2 has wrapped up, which at this point seems more like a miracle than an actual accomplishment. But that's not all that he said, as he also included that 95% of the third Avatar film is also about finished. So that's pretty exciting to hear that during this entire time they have been working on the second one, they have also been working on the third. And to my knowledge, we haven't heard much about the fact that he was also working on the third film, and this does bode well for the future of the franchise. Obviously, it is a little problematic when you have to wait 11 years for the next installment in a franchise, especially when you've promised so many films and people really enjoyed what you came out with the first time around, but that was 11 years ago, and a lot has changed cinematically in that 11 years. Advances in technologies, and namely, the entire MCU Infinity Saga, which Avengers Endgame is the movie that has currently passed Avatar and taken the highest grossing spot in the blockbuster. So that's definitely something that's going to change. Avatar was exciting and people loved it because of the CGI, the new technology that was introduced, but all of that now is old. So what James Cameron has been working on for 11 years in secret is going to have to be something revolutionary yet again in order to reboot and kick off this franchise for a second time. And it is definitely going to need to be something changing the game, revolutionary, much like the first Avatar, but the advantage for this one is the third one's already pretty much done. They can release these back to back with a small amount of time between them and keep the hype and excitement that has already been built from the franchise. There is a lot of promise here, but they are going to have to bring something new. Now that those advances in CGI and that technology have all been exploited by every movie during the last 11 years, they're going to have to bring a very refreshing, cool, and game-changing storyline. Because let's admit it, the first Avatar was really Pocahontas meets Star Wars, and it's not anything original or necessarily new. Now, the technology was amazing, the visuals and cinematography were fantastic, but now we're going to have to start getting a little deeper in the lore and the story and the plot line of these movies. We know a lot of this is going to have to do with the different cultures, the different tribes that live on Pandora. What we don't really know is how it's going to connect, what the plot is, what the storyline is, other than there was a lot of underwater filming. So definitely has our curiosity, our intrigue. Let's see if it can be used to its full potential and a brand new blockbuster breaking movie and continuation of a franchise can come to fruition. But for now, Avatar 2 and Avatar 3 for the most part have completed filming. But of course there'll be a lot of editing, trailers, setting dates, hoping that this pandemic passes well enough to open up the theaters and allow these gigantic blockbusters to break records, because currently, at the moment, that's probably not even possible. All the theaters aren't even open, and there's a whole lot of waiting still to be done. But an exciting development for this franchise, and hopefully it will bear some pretty awesome fruit. Let me know what you guys think about this news in the comments down below. Are you excited for the future Avatar, or has this 11-year drought for the franchise kind of made you lose a little bit of your interest? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you to everybody who watched until the very end of the video. If you found it helpful, useful, entertaining, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, as we're covering all major movie and television news right here on Cosmic Culture.